Number one, I truly believe all people need to be needed. And one of the biggest holes and biggest gaps that we have when we talk about dementia is we don't give people a chance to nurture. We take all that away from them. We want them to be entertained. It's like living the rest of your life on a cruise ship where you eat and you hang out. And you eat and you hang out. And I will tell anybody who's been on a cruise ship, raise your hand if you've ever been on a cruise ship, the first several days, if you've had a real busy life before then, it's kind of cool. I mean, it is. It's sort of like vacation. And then all of a sudden it hits you. It's like, well, shit, I'm done with this. What can I do? I mean, and you start, you're like, well, what am I going to do? I mean, I've done all that stuff. I already did that. I did that before. And yet there are some people who are like, I could be on the cruise ship forever. You know, there are a few people. It's not that many, though. Because after about the 10th day of the cruise, how many of you, when you get back, are like, okay, I'm ready to get off the boat now. This was great. Thank you very much. How many people spent more time on the port of calls as time went by? At first, it was like, you know, I'm not going to get off the ship. But then it got to be, okay, I'm getting off the ship. I'm tired of this ship. I want to get off and do something different. What I'll tell you, when you have dementia, people have that experience a lot, where it's like, okay, this is enough. I want to get back to my life. I want to get back to how it was before. See, I'm an important person. I'm not just somebody on a cruise ship. I ran companies. I did stuff. You don't understand. I have a family. I can't just hang out here forever. And imagine if at the end of this conference, instead of going home, we said, okay, well, your room is right over here. And no matter what you said, we didn't listen. And we just kept saying, no, no, this is where you stay. And you said, no, 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 I came for a conference. See, I've got things I've got to go do. I mean, this was nice, but let me out of here. And we kept saying, And you know what? If you keep using that cell phone, we're going to take it away because your family can't stand these phone calls anymore. And what if we locked you in? So no matter what you did, how many of you would start to get a little anxious and nervous and frustrated and start swearing at me and telling me this is ridiculous? I'm calling the police. You think I won't? You can't tell me what to do. So when I say this, I really mean we all too often sit in the driver's seat and don't realize they've been in the driver's seat for years and years, and all of a sudden we're asking them to move over and get in the back seat. And we don't even listen to them. This is not like a chauffeured limousine. This is like I'm the boss, do what I say. The second thing I'm going to say is we give people very little to do when we take away things. We want them to be entertained by eating. We want them to be entertained by being entertained. And what we need to think about is what roles and responsibilities did they have, so how can we try to preserve some of that? How can we reimagine that so they still have a place and a person to be that makes sense to them? The third piece is that activities really can make a huge difference. What we provide and what we sort of set up and how we structure it and how we do it matters. Because if I come over and say, oh, look, aren't you looking pretty? Oh, my heavens, you're the cutest little thing. You're just cute as a button. Look at you. Here, you need to have something to drink, sweetheart. Here, have a little. Now, don't start. No, it's okay. It's all right.
No, I don't want it.
Now, stop. This is silly. Now, we don't do that. What does she have, PRN? Okay. Ativan is the right answer, by the way. Unfortunately, I mean, that's the most common one. And then finally, what I'll say is we need to provide the just right challenge here. And if you're not doing it just right, it's not going to be successful. So, Cindy, hey, how are you doing this morning? Let me put this down. I've got too many things in my hand, don't I? Listen, I wanted to stop by. I want you to try, I got some new coffee. Give it a try. Try it. Cheers. See what you think. Try it. How is it? Pretty good?
I like it.
Enough cream?
Yeah, good.
You think?
Yeah.
Try it. Now make sure, because before I go, I want to make sure you got enough in there. Uh-huh. Yeah? A little bit more? Do you need it warmed up?
Good.
Really? Well, you know what? Come with me, because I could use your help to warm mine up if you don't mind. Come on with me. Cindy, come on. Thank you. You're the best. I don't know what I'd do without you. Now, what was my real goal? I wanted to go to the bathroom. What haven't I said a word about? What have I done? Created a positive relationship, gotten her up, we're going somewhere. We are going to stop by and we're going to mess with my coffee, but guess what's right out there? The bathroom. And I'll say, oh, as long as we're up, come on, let's go in here. And I might even say, well, let's wash our hands before we do anything. Go in the bathroom, do that. Go to the bathroom. What you just saw me do was a way of engaging that was just right. What I was doing before was making her feel less. And this time it was basically engaging. I was a partner with her. And when we did it together, I brought my coffee, she had her coffee. I actually had a thing of water to the side in case she didn't want the coffee. Well, try this instead. You know how it is, you dry out, and I know you really like, let me see your skin. Ways to help people want to do what you want, but you got to create the just right challenge.